A water treatment plant treats 200 m³ per hour. Work out the following with respect to flocculator. Number 1, dimension of flocculator unit. Then power unit, power input by paddle to water, and size and number of paddles. Again, assume mu of water, that is the dynamic viscosity, is equal to 0.89 into 10 raised to minus 3 Newton second per meter square. This is the question from November 2016 examination for 8 marks. So we will discuss the step by step solution for this problem. Very first we have to understand the volume of that flocculator. Let's consider the flocculator unit is circular like that. So it may have certain depth and the diameter. The total amount or the rate of discharge is given, that is 200 m³ per hour. So we have to convert this rate of discharge into m³ per minute. So 200 divided by 60 is equal to 3.33 m³ per minute. Why it is necessary to convert that in m³? Because whenever we will take the time, detention time, here we can see T is equal to, that is detention time, it will be in minutes. So either we have to convert it into minutes or we have to convert the time into hours or per second or second. So very first we will go for step number 1. Assume an average value of G. Now this is G. So what is G? G is nothing but the velocity gradient. Velocity gradient means the power input in mixing the flocculator, and this is the frequency expressed in terms of temporal mean velocity, that is nothing but the velocity gradient. Velocity gradient, that is G, is given by G is equal to P upon mu V raised to power, let's say this is the bracket, raised to power 1 by 2. So this is nothing but the velocity gradient per second. Here this P is nothing but the power dissipated in watts or Newton meter per second. Mu is nothing but the absolute or dynamic viscosity of raw water in Newton second per meter square, and this V is nothing but the volume of raw water to which P is applied. So G becomes per second. Here G becomes per second. So the range, again we have to calculate the G into T ratio. G into T ratio is unitless. So as per the consideration for rapid mixing, the product G into T is, or it should be between 30,000 to 60,000. So here we are assuming it G into T product ratio 4 into 10 raised to power 4, that is 40,000, and this G, a small value of G is 30 per second. So G into T is equal to, this product is G into T is equal to 4 into 10 raised to power 4. So as G is 30 per second into T is equal to 4 into 10 raised to power 4. So T, small t is nothing but the detention period. Small t is equal to, by calculation we can get 22.22 minutes. This is the detention period. So as we know the rate of flow or this discharge, and this is the detention time, we can find out the volume of tank. So volume of tank is equal to, I will clear this, volume of tank, this is volume of tank, is equal to discharge into detention time. Discharge is 3.33. Here we have calculated 3.33 m³ per minute, and 22 minutes, this is the detention time. It becomes 33.99. So assume, 73.99. So assume 74 m³, that is the total volume of that tank that to be designed. So this is the volume. So we have to again assume the depth. Depth of the flocculator may be in between 3 to 4.5 meters So assume 4.5 as the depth of that flocculator. As we know the volume of the flocculator is 74 m cube, we can find out the diameter as we know the depth. So area of the tank, let's say area of the tank, that is the circular tank, is equal to volume upon depth. So pi by 4 d square is equal to 74 upon 4.5. So by simple calculation, d becomes, we can find out d, so that d becomes 4.6 meter here. D is nothing but the diameter of that flocculator. So it is the circular flocculator. This total is nothing but the d, that is 4.6, and the depth we have assumed, that is 4.5 meter. Again we have to add some freeboard height in that. So let's say this is the 4.5 up to this level, and this is the freeboard height. Again freeboard height, this is the freeboard height of 0.2. So 4.5 plus 0.2, it will become 4.7 meter. This is the complete depth of that tank. Now we got the dimensions of that flocculator in it here. Diameter of the flocculator is 4.6 meter and depth is 4.7 meter, including that freeboard. Now step number 2, that is to find the power input by pedal to water. In the given problem, the assumed water temperature is given, that we have to assume the viscosity, that is the absolute viscosity. Absolute viscosity is it is 0.89 into 10 raised to minus 3 Newton second per meter square. So power is equal to G square V into mu, where P is nothing but the power in watts, G is the velocity gradient per second, V is the volume of that water for to which power is applied, and mu is nothing but the dynamic viscosity or absolute viscosity of the raw water. So it becomes 30 square into volume it is 74 into 0.89 into 10 raised to minus 3. So power required, it is 59.27 watt. So now step number 3, that is the actual designing or actual design of pedals. So we have to assume the 10 to 25% of the vertical cross sectional area. So as we know, this is the circular type of flocculator, and the depth is 4.7 and diameter is, as we have determined, it is 4.6 meter. So vertical cross sectional area means diameter into this depth, that is the cross sectional area. So we have to take the 20% of this vertical cross sectional area. So here we can see 20% of vertical cross sectional area will be the area of that pedals. So 20 divided by 100 into 4.6 into 4.7, that is the depth, is equal to 4.32 meter square. It will be the area of will be allowed for that pedals. Now assuming 4 pedals for that flocculator, and B is the width of that pedal. So we have to calculate the B. Again the pedals will be at the bottom, somewhat distance from the top. So this is the circular flocculator, this is the depth, total depth is 4.7. So as per the guidelines or consideration, design consideration, we have to skip some distance from top and from bottom. So let's 0.4 meter at the top and 0.4 meter at the bottom to be left. So in between the middle distance, that is 3.9, we have to set that pedals. So width of the pedal is nothing but total, there are 4 pedals, 4 into 3.9 into B is equal to the 20% area of the cross section, that is 4.32. So B becomes 0.276 meter. So it again equal to 28 centimeter. Here it will be centimeter. So 28 centimeter will be the B. So by providing 4 rotating arms, each having 2 pedals,